Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much to all our returning subscribers, and to our new subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by to watch our video. Today, we're going to be talking about a popular Bible scripture, which
Yeah.
is,
Proverbs 31,
okay, what does it say?
verse 30. Okay,
Yeah.
let me read it out. That verse says, charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised.
Yeah, so that's a very nice and popular scripture that we want to talk about today. So we just want to analyze it in our own understanding.
Yeah.
Please feel free to let us know if there's a different understanding that you have of these scriptures. But for us, for me personally, I think that this scripture is talking about a woman from Proverbs
31.
Okay. Anyways, so it's telling us that there are containers and there is content. So it's not really all about how you look physically. It's not really all about how you look, the way you dress and all of that, or how you are made, but what is really inside of you. Like how you talk, how you address people, like the content of your heart. How kind are you to people? I mean, how is the fear of God showing in your life? That is what the Bible is talking about. I don't know if that's what you understand.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
This scripture is everything you need to know when it comes to making a good choice of wife. A lot of times men come to my DM and they ask one question: how, sir, please, how do I get to know a good wife? How do I know a good hand? I'm like, oh my God, I wish these guys used to read their Bible. All the things you need for you to make a good choice of a woman is in the scripture. And this Proverbs 31 verse 30 is so clear. It's so clear. It's so unfortunate that in this 21st century, people really look out at the outward appearance of a woman. I don't have any. I'm trying to strike a balance here. I'm not saying that, oh, you should not. Of course, it's the beauty that will attract you first, right? But if all you are looking for in a woman is just the physical appearance, then you still have a long way to go. So you should be able to balance it while considering the physical appearance of a woman. Also consider the inward beauty. That is what leads us to content and container, right?
Yeah.
So the container is just a covering that covers the real content of a woman. And that is what the Bible is telling us here. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. That is where the content comes in.
Yeah.
Any woman that fears the Lord, the fear we are talking about here is, a woman that obeys God, a woman that references God, a woman that acknowledges God in all her ways. If you find that kind of woman, it will be very easy for that woman to also respect you, to also be obedient to your values in marriage. So you see why God is so, like, this scripture is so specific about hammering on the content. The container does says charm is deceptive and beauty does not last. So yes, the beauty is there, but it's not going to be forever thing. It will definitely fade. So if you only go for beauty without the other one, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with your choice of a good woman. That is what I have to say.
Okay, so I would like to add that how can you tell the content of somebody? Like, how do you know if the person is good? Because people pretend a lot nowadays, Some ladies pretend until you actually get married to them before you really start seeing that content. So how can you tell?
Okay. Man, that is a very easy and hard question to answer, but I'm going to try it out, right? One way to know a woman that fears the Lord It's not just by seeing someone that comes to church every day, you know, because it could be that person that you are seeing in the church is just the person is looking for husband, and the person is just trying to, you know, serve, mostly join the ushering department, so that she will be able to get you know, attention from the young men that she eventually wants to get married to, right? So it's beyond that. There is what we call putting people to test, but this will only happen when you are already friends with someone, right?
Yeah.
So get to know someone, but don't stop there. Put them to test. That is when you will really know the true character of that person.
Yeah, I want to add something, you know.
Yeah.
Putting people to test can be done through communication, right?
Exactly.
Engage the person in the communication, right?
Yeah.
Talk to the person. You know, when you speak to people, you will be able to know the content of their heart by the way they talk. You can tell them something that you already know the answer to, on that you already know the morals to it, and then ask the person and see how that person will react.
Exactly.
You know, that way you'll be able to tell if that person thinks the way you do. So that is one major way I think would help you to know. Don't just think that this person doesn't talk too much. You can engage the person in conversations, good conversations, and see how that person does, right?
It works.
So that way you can tell the person's values, I think.
You know, there is this scripture that says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So the true content and intent of someone will be communicated when you are able to engage that person in effective communication.
Exactly. Yes.
There is no how that you engage someone that you will not be able to know how this person is reasoning, how this person, the person's concept or perception about a particular subject matter.
Exactly.
And you try to see whether the thing matches up with what you want.
Exactly. Another thing I want to add is that you have to observe to see how that person behaves around other people that person is not in love with. Like, take yourself out of it. See how the person treats people around her, or treats her family, treats her father, treats her mother, her siblings, children, or even elders as a whole. Because if you are a young leader and you can't respect your elders, there's something wrong with your attitude somewhere. There's how you talk. You're not composed when you're talking to people that are older than you. You have no respect. You show no respect. So I think observing people, you know, girls or whoever you're trying to get married to, observing the person to see how that person reacts to situations or how the person treats people around them, that person is not in love with. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes. I perfectly understand. Like you try to observe and see how people relate, how that person in quotes that you like, that you love to end get married to, observe the way he relates with others. Because, you know, when it comes to this relationship conversation and all of that, some people can be very transactional, you know, in such a way that they are trying so like they try their best to treat you well because they want you to like them, they want you to be in a relationship with them, but that is not who they really are. So who they really are is when they are talking to their coursemate on call, when they are talking to their mom, when they are talking to people that they don't really put in high esteem. Observe the way they treat
when
those
no
people.
one is watching.
Yes, when no one is watching.
Yes, exactly.
When he or she knows that this person is not going to be of any benefits, that is when the true color of that person will come out. I believe that is the point that you also trying to...
Yes, that was the point I was trying to make. So just observe the people to know how they treat others around them. That would help. Please, if you have any other ones, any other suggestions, please do well to put it down in the comment section, and we're all here to learn together, right?
Thank you so much for always listening to us. Till we come your way again in our next video.
Bye-bye.